Brotherhood, Vengeance, Dynasty. It all comes to a clash tonight as the Zed Christian University Prophets take on the St. Bagman Felons in the ultimate rematch. Hello and welcome to the biggest stage in football, the SAE Conference Championship pregame show exclusively on the SAE-12 network. I'm your host, senior analyst Zach Levine, joined alongside by Lime Tech University head coach Nate Lime. Tonight, months of hard work, grit, and determination come to a clash where only one team can walk away with the coveted title. Two powerhouse programs have battled their way through a gauntlet of competition, overcoming adversity, making big plays, and proving they belong here on the biggest stage. Now, under the bright lights, with history on the line, it comes down to crown a champion. Buckle up, because we're in for an unforgettable night of college football. This is the SAE-12 Conference Championship, and it starts right now.
Thank you, Zach. This is certainly going to be an amazing night of football. We're going to get a recap of this fantastic season of football, a preview of tonight's game, and of course, we will get you down to Pasadena for the game itself. It's ZCU versus St. Bagman, and it's time for the SAE-12 Conference Championship game pregame show. Let's get to the show.
All right, well, one of the big discussion points of this season is the Lime Tech versus Zed Christian rivalry, and it came to a clash a few weeks ago when ZCU pulled off the unthinkable upset over Lime Tech. Can I get your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, as an unbiased spectator and analyst on this, I have to say that Zed got lucky.
Interesting opinion. A lot of people are saying that Zed Christian is the real deal this year, but some people are not bought in, including my co-host, Nate Lime. And I'm very excited to see how Zed Christian does in the upcoming game tonight, but not only in the looming playoff game that both of these teams will likely participate in, assuming the College Football Playoff Committee honors their excellent regular season. Do you have any more thoughts on this subject?
I think it's ridiculous that Lime Tech is not in the playoff conversation still with only 2 losses, including one to the number 6 seed.
It's tough when you're in the SAE-12. The SAE-12 is the gauntlet of college football, but it's not well respected in the league. So we have to adjust and know that you got to run the gauntlet in this conference. A different subject that I want to talk about is Max Gavigan and his first season as the head coach of Rome University. It started shaky, Coach Lime. He was 0-3. And now he finishes the season on a hot streak. It's very, very impressive to see what Coach Gavigan has done with Rome U. But I'm curious your perspective as somebody who's more involved in the 12 than I am necessarily. What are your thoughts on Coach Gavigan's run this year?
You're a cunt. Coach Gavigan had a real good run this year. He had a nice win against me. It was 1 point win, 1 for 2 at the end. It was a good win by Gav. He played a good game. He coached a good game, and we didn't win that one. And, I think Gavigan's going to be a force in the league for years to come. By force, I mean, he'll beat, fucking Goldenberg. And that'll be nice.
Certainly. What are your thoughts on Rome U's contract extension? $200 million and a 20-year contract they just gave Coach Gavigan after 1 year. That seems excessive to me, even as, one of the highest paid analysts on this network. I'm shocked that somebody would sign a 20-year deal for Coach Gavigan. I love what Coach Gavigan's done with the program. Don't get me wrong, but man, $200 million is a lot of fucking money.
I think that just sets the precedent that you beat Lime Tech, you get paid.
Wow. You heard it here first on the SAE-12 Conference Championship pregame show. You beat Lime Tech and you get paid. Does that mean Coach Zed of ZCU will be getting paid this offseason? We'll have to find out. That'll be more to come. Next up, and something we got to discuss a little bit more in depth, is the drama in Pensacola. Dating back to last season, Clay Tech, Coach Clayton Myers, seen partying at fraternity parties and house parties just hours after getting blown out in certain games. This year, not a conference win in sight. What does that mean for the future of Clay Tech and Coach Clayton Myers?
Clayton is a vibes guy in the locker room. He's dancing like that Ted Lasso video. He's firing up the guys, but on the field, it doesn't really seem to produce results. I think they'll keep him around for a couple more years to, let the experiment run its course, but we'll see how long that experiment lasts. So I think he's got 1 more year.
So
for sure.
Coach Lime, as not only coach, but also athletic director of Lime Tech, you put yourself as the AD of Clay Tech. Are you going to give Clay Tech coach Clayton Myers another run?
I give him one more year.
One more year. You heard it here first on the SAE-12 Network pregame show. One more year, says Coach Lime. Next up, not far from Pensacola, Winterfell and their downfall. What happened to Coach Ethan Goldenberg? He was such a successful coach before this year. But man, what happened? He was a force in this league. Winterfell was a force. And this year, some are calling them, not me personally, but some people are calling them the joke of the conference.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
Harsh.
I think some people are calling them like the equivalent to the last season of Game of Thrones.
Gotcha.
That's the comparisons I've been hearing.
That's very fascinating to me. You know, it's interesting as yes, I am the senior analyst for the SAE-12 conference, and I'm honored to have that role.
Oh, really?
Sometimes
you never mention it.
Sometimes we get that unique perspective from these coaches and athletic directors on our show here, and we don't always get to understand what actually goes on behind the scenes because we know that historically Lime Tech and Winterfell have not necessarily been close friends, but closer to rivals, some might say. So it's interesting to see that even Lime Tech coach says calling him the joke of the league is a little too harsh. Moving on right away to Wally State and their season. Coach Brett Klovanich was hired by athletic director Will Waldorf after he stepped away as head coach. Rumor on the street is that Wally State may be in the market for a new head coach this offseason, as Klovanich was only signed to a one-year deal. So it'll be interesting to see if one more year or a longer contract is offered to Klovanich. What are you thinking, Coach?
I would not be worried at all if I were Brett. The AD of Wally State is currently in Barcelona sipping sangrias. He probably couldn't name 3 players on the Wally State roster right now. I think Brett's got this. He's going to be fine. And I think next year, he'll probably have a 2-3 loss season, but he'll play well.
Yeah, it's really interesting to discuss Coach Klovanich because personally, I am a fan of Brett's, but man, it was a rough season when you can talk about the expectations. Last year, Wally State competed for a conference title. This year, they're nowhere to be found this time of year, and they're barely eligible for a bowl game. So it's a huge step back for Wally State and that university. And man, I mean, Coach Brett has done fantastic things. We saw him do a great job at Toledo and Miami of Ohio in his previous coaching positions. But the SAE-12, it's a gauntlet, and it's a step up from the MAC. So we need to see and probably give Coach Brett another year, would you say?
I think you give Coach Brett 3 more years because
3 more years.
Wally State, yeah, sure, we went to the conference championship. But you know who was on his staff last year who is not on the staff this year? Anil Stallions, who played at least 3 games confirmed, maybe 4, for Wally State the year they made their historic run. Therefore, I think Brett will be fine. Give him 3 years.
All right, you heard it here, guys. First on the SAE-12 pregame show, exclusively on the SAE-12 network, that Coach Lime says give Brett 3 more years. Let's take a moment to honor our biggest sponsors of the night. On our end, we have NorCal Rush Basketball sponsoring the program. And Coach Lime has a few sponsors of his own, including
Bud Light Lime.
Bud Light Lime. In addition, we have a few oil companies. And most importantly, our star sponsor, star partner, ESPN. Thank you guys for listening to our sponsors, and we'll get back to the action. So let's discuss Don Rubio. Don Rubio, close again to making the conference championship game and playoffs. Just not enough in the tank down the stretch. Coach Lime, as a fierce rival of the Don Rubio team, give me an understanding of what that team has, and does that team have potential to actually be a contender in this league? Because so far, it looks like it's a Lime Tech, it's a St. Bagman Felons, it's a ZCU league. Don Rubio is not on the Mount Rushmore.
I've said it time and time again. The thing that Don Rubio has going for them is that, oh my gosh, sorry, we will get back to you. We have special guests with us.
Special guest, rocking the NorCal Rush merch. Jacob
I'm always repping.
has joined us live to discuss the ultimate pregame show.
Stop
Jacob,
yapping,
thank you for joining us. How is the weather where you are?
It's nice, bro. I'm in my robe. It's solid 25 degrees. It's cold as shit.
Thank you for joining us, Jacob Kernis. I want to get your initial thoughts here because we only have you here on for a couple minutes. Can you explain? Give me the rundown. What is going to happen? We got the Felons. We got the Profits. 3.5 favorites, the Profits. What is going to happen tonight?
All I know is that I was there when Z was so ass at Madden, I'd run him up 40 points and he quit.
So you have seen this.
I have seen the come up from the beginning.
Growth.
Yeah, I've seen it got to the point where then I would rage quit after two quarters as he'd kick my ass. And that happened in like one semester. He would actively not go out and not hang out to play Madden. He's the biggest grinder at Madden I've ever seen in my life. I would never bet against him.
So would you say that this is ZCU's year?
Yeah, if it's not now, when?
Exactly. Because something we're going to get to as we preview the game in a few minutes is that this is the window for Coach Zielskowski. If he does not win now, it's probably a long road ahead because it's great recruiting classes, as Coach Lime knows, coming into Lime Tech, great recruiting class coming into Don Rubio University, and a great recruiting class, as usual, coming in to St. Bagman. Oh my goodness, special guest.
And we have another special guest joining us, Sir Noah Jacobs.
Wow, Noah, thanks for joining us.
How we doing?
Thank you for joining us this evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here with my great friend Jacob Kernis before this awesome game before us.
So Noah, I just want you to know, Noah, you just got a huge pop for the boys in Tappan Stadium, a huge pop from the SAE-12 universe.
Noah, before we get to the game, we all have one looming question. Give us a 30-second rundown. Bird Dog, talk to me.
Oh God, what's Bird Dog? I haven't heard of it. It's
How are you guys doing? I see the LinkedIn posts. I see the growth. We just want quick 30 seconds. What does the next year in review look like for Bird Dog?
Quick 30 seconds is Bird Dog to the fucking moon, boys.
Bird Dog to the moon. You heard it here first on the SAE-12 pregame show exclusively
on the
SAE-12 network.
And now joining us, we have head coach of ECU, Alex Zielskowski.
If I had to bet my life, if I had to bet my life on three things in this world, it's Bird Dog, NorCal Rush, and Z to win the championship.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
You heard the first ESPN super senior Jacob Kernis analyst just said NorCal Rush to the moon, Bird Dog to the moon, ZCU with a conference championship.
Now, I also want to take this moment to recognize that we got some geezers playing in this championship game. We got two has-beens playing in this championship game right now.
Ooh, Jacob, tell us more. Tell us more about what's in your mind.
All right, Coach, we only have you here for 2 minutes. Guys, let me get to some questions with Coach. Give us the rundown. What is it going to take for ZCU to come out on top tonight?
Yeah, so actually I want to start by recognizing my new sponsor, Red Bull. Thank you.
Red Bull, thank you. Shout out Red Bull.
Red Bull has not confirmed this.
Bird Dog, when are you going to sponsor a team?
All right, Coach.
Yeah.
So you only got 90
Noah Jacobs, you're Lime Tech Lightning. Bird Dog's Lime Tech Lightning.
All right. Key to winning this game is going to, number one, be the best defense out there. I can't let them get those crazy halfback 50-yard passes. Nothing stupid like that. Shut down the run. And primarily, if ZCU can run the ball like we've been running the ball all fucking year, it's lights out. ZCU's bringing it home. I just got to keep running the ball.
So, Coach, I have, as the senior analyst for the 12, it's reported that this is the single most bet game in the history of the 12, with a lot of money initially coming in on the St. Bagman Felons and the late...
Not me. I ride my boy.
The late push coming in on the Zed Christian University Profits. What does it mean to you that people are not only supporting you as a fan, but they are putting their money behind you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a smart bet. I would love to be super grateful and everything, but I'm going to come out here with my ego saying I think you'd be dumb to not take ZCU at plus 140.
Wow.
145.
You know what I have to say about that?
Plus 140 is a robbery.
If I was in a room with Z, Hitler, and Bin Laden, and I had 2 bullets.
We know where this is going. Hey, he's going to talk all this shit. He said I never beat him. I beat his ass by 2 possessions.
I never said that.
ZCU talking shit to my
2
co-host.
possessions?
Hey,
it was
one more thing.
game with a minute left.
Last question, and we'll let
I
you get
thought Derek's
prepared.
Wi-Fi.
We'll let you get prepared for the game. So I spoke to Coach Baggs, Coach Raed Saeed on the phone before this interview, and I asked him, what does this game mean? And frankly, I was a little disappointed by his answer. He said, we're focused on winning national championships. Well, does that mean he is overlooking the game tonight? And if so, what are you going to tell your team in the locker room as you get prepared?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. ZCU's got its eyes on a national championship too, but that is not on my head or in my mind right now. Right now, we're focused on winning tonight's game. We know we can get it done. And I'm going to tell my players, I've told them all year, I've got a list of scripture that I like to share with the boys before the game, and just put your faith in God.
Can you share that with us?
We'd love to hear a Bible verse.
Favorite passage.
I've got it ready to go.
Your favorite passage.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay. The Hebrews 12:1. Let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. We're here. We've been conditioned, and we know what we're doing. We're going to bring it home and handle business. God bless.
All right.
We've got our path.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Coach. Good luck in the game.
Bless.
Best of luck. Oh, my goodness. Don't interact with each other. We wouldn't want anything to go down. But
That man clearly has God on his side.
Coach Raed Saeed walking in on set. We got 2 minutes for you, Coach, because we got a lot left to cover on our story.
What's going on?
Welcome to the show. So, Coach Saeed, same question for you. As coach of the St. Bagman Felons, what will it take for you guys to win the conference championship tonight?
It's a great question. I don't see really any game plan changes here heading into the game. Obviously, we're undefeated in conference as well. I think in the past 2 seasons, never lost a conference game.
Never played line attack.
So, we're not really thinking of changing anything. We're just going to go in there, do what we've been doing. Not knocking ZCU by any means. They're a great team as well. We had an insane battle with them earlier this season, obviously in double OT. But yeah, hoping to come out of here with a W. But win or lose, national championship, that's the one thing that we haven't achieved. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Wow.
Everyone knows that the conference championship should be between the best 2 teams in the conference. Do you think that is the case? Do you think the best 2 teams are being represented tonight?
I will say one of them is, and I believe that's my very own Felons.
So wait, Coach, are you saying that ZCU is not one of the best 2 teams? I want to get this on record.
You're going to regret saying that after he kicks your ass.
Wow, Coach. Wow, Analyst Kernis, thank you.
I will say I do think overall I think there's one other better team, which is the Lime Tech Lightning.
Wow.
Yeah, not by any means. They are definitely a contender in this league. Obviously, they have made their first conference championship.
Wow.
But
you guys heard it here first. Coach Saeed does not respect his opponent. Good luck tonight, Coach, and we will see you on the flip side. Good luck. Best of luck to your team.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
All right, guys.
I got a question.
Thank you.
Curtis, what do you have to say about the allegations that Third Staircase is turning to porn in terms of and they're citing desperation and bankruptcy?
Wow. He
Hold
went
on.
there.
Hold on.
I heard that Third Staircase XXX.com was registered as a domain.
Wow.
Hold on. We are in the red for sure. A lot. But we are not going to porn. If anything, we're doing Third Staircase After Dark, which is on. We've talked about it with the stakeholders. We've talked about it with the other founders, and we're open to Third Staircase After Dark, which would get freaky.
Curtis, I'm so confused. If you're not turning to porn, what was the video you shot with me last week?
What? Super senior analyst Jacob Kernis. I just want to thank you for repping the NorCal Rush brand. NorCal Rush has.
I always rep my gammas. We
have expanded to the city. It's big. Noah, Jacob, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We've got a few more things to get to on our show, but we could not have done it without you. On behalf of the entire team here at SAE-12 Network, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Been a pleasure.
We'll be back.
All right.
Hey, ZCU ain't winning, Curtis. You're losing money tonight, bud. You're losing money.
Hell no.
Coach Lime and I got a few more things to get to here. So, moving on, Ryan Krauthammer, the coach of K-Town. Is he on the hot seat? Coach Lime, I want to get your thoughts.
Definitely ain't cold. Definitely ain't cold.
He says.
It's Kraut, he should know football. He always talked about how he played with Samaj Morgan, but his best story is that Samaj Morgan bitched him and told him to get off the field.
Wow.
But just
spicy.
Kraut sucks. Yeah, he's gonna be out of the league.
Wow,
he's gonna get relegated. He'll be relegated for Jando in 2 years.
Relegated.
I'm like, Kraut doesn't have an Xbox, neither does Jando. Jando's better. Jando will take his spot soon.
All right, guys. Well, a developing story and something that shifting gears a little bit. St. Bagman Felons sent a jersey earlier this season to Easton, one of the biggest fans of the St. Bagman Felons. Unfortunately, reports are coming in today anonymously that Easton Shar has rumored bet against St. Bagman in this event and bet on ZCU. That is a disappointing developing story, as we thought that Easton was a loyal Felons fan, but it appears that he's shifting gears when the finances come on the line. Coach Lime, do you have any thoughts about this?
I think there is no issue with a fan being financially conscious.
Wow.
But in this case, it's not being financially conscious.
Well,
you got no chance.
We'll get that into that in a moment. The next story, Zia City, more like Sia Derek. Derek is rumored to have been fired by Zia City with new coaching announcement of Hap Griggs. Congratulations, Coach Griggs, out there, if you're listening, as the new coach of Zia City as we head into the offseason.
I would like a
and move into the
correction
next.
for my good friend, Coach Derek. Coach Derek was not fired. He chose to step down because, as he said, this job was more of a commitment than he was looking for. He was looking to play, once every 3 days. He wasn't looking for twice a day like the SAE-12 is all about. So he is respectfully stepping down as he was asked to. Please do not disrespect him with the word fired.
I apologize, as it might have been a misunderstanding. However, the point remains the same. Hap Griggs, welcome to the 12. Moving on, couple more things we got to get to here. Wiley U, the Wiley Coyotes, often known as the most irrelevant team in the SAE-12. Is that true, Coach Lime? Are they irrelevant or are they just bad? Because there's a difference.
Is it calling them irrelevant to call them the Rutgers of the SAE-12?
Yes, that would be irrelevant. Rutgers is irrelevant in the Big Ten. Wiley U, are they irrelevant in the SAE-12?
Yeah, because they're like Rutgers is not last every year. They're
Right.
like third to last, whatever. But they never have a chance. Like Purdue's last, but like some years they're in
Sure.
the Big Ten championship. It's Wiley is Rutgers.
All right, one team we haven't touched on as we're running out of time here before we get to this exciting game. Taj Mahal, the Munches. They just have not seemed to convert in crunch time. It's been, Coach Qatari is going to be on the show tonight as one of our, commentators. He's a great friend of mine. Coach Qatari and I have known each other for almost 20 years, but it's very disappointing to see how the Munches performed in some of these big games this season. They kind of remind me, Coach Qatari, dare I say, reminds me of a young James Franklin. He wins the games that he is supposed to win, but in those spots, in those big moments where everything is on the line, he cannot convert. Would you agree with this characterization, Coach?
What I would say is that, Tage, he's a decent coach. Tage is a decent coach.
Decent coach, he says.
But, who's his mascot again? His mascot is Ice Spice. I'm so high, I lost it. You keep going.
All right.
I lost it. I have one. I have
Coach
one
Lime
loaded.
is dealing with
I have
something.
one loaded.
Moral of the story is we need Coach Qatari, if you're listening out there, as a
I
good
got
friend.
it. I got it.
I need more from you. I need you, as they say, to be better.
Currently, Tage's team is choking on games like his mascot Ice Spice chokes on cock.
All right, moving on. We have to recap ZCU versus St. Bagman round 1, which occurred just a few weeks ago. ZCU came away short in a 17-14 loss against St. Bagman Felons in double overtime. Both teams missed field goals in overtime 1, and St. Bagman hit the game winner in overtime 2. If that is a preview of what we are in store for tonight, then we are lucky to be field side. We are lucky to be right here where all the action will occur at 7:02 Tappan. Coach Lime, give me a recap of game 1.
Game 1 was a real tight game. Z and Bags were back and forth the whole game. Pretty sure Z tied it up on the last drive to go into OT, 14-14. And then OT happens, and it was really interesting. Z stops him. Z has the ball. Surefire win. Ball in the 25. You need 3 points to win. Yeah, no, Z fucking sucks at the game, so he missed the field goal. And then
Coach Lime, remember, we are impartial analysts here. Remember.
So Z sucks. So no, Z and then it goes to double OT. Bags gets a field goal. Z gets the 4th and 2 on the 5-yard line and elects to kick the short field goal. The short little field goal, about as long as a PAT. And he misses it.
Wow. It was a big miss, but the difference between that game and tonight's game, that game was at LeSean Tayshaun Memorial Stadium, and tonight's game is a neutral site. That is the difference. So let's preview tonight's games. So tonight we've got Zed Christian University, one loss in conference, their only loss to the St. Bagman Felons versus the St. Bagman Felons, undefeated in 2 seasons of conference play. If it's up to me, I don't know who's going to win tonight, but if I was a betting man, which I don't sports bet, as many of the fans out there know, I have quit sports betting. I've given it up, as sports betting is not good. Everybody knows this. But if I was a betting man, I would be all over the value of TCU plus 3.5. Give me the profits in a close one. Coach Lime, who you got tonight?
That's an interesting take by my colleague, going with the short midget from Alpena. But me personally, I'm going to go with the powerhouse. I'm going to go with the guys that should be here, not the guys that got lucky to be here. So I'm
sensing
St.
some bitter
Bagman.
feelings. Coach Lime with the St. Bagman Felons t-shirt. Why are you starting first? That's going to do it for us this evening. Thank you for tuning in and your commitment to the SAE-12 and the SAE-12 network this season. Now it's time to turn it over to Coach Tage Katari of the Taj Mahal Munches and Luke Bousquet for live action from Pasadena.
The stage is set, the energy is electric, and it all comes down to this. The St. Bagman Felons and Zed Christian University Prophets battling for conference supremacy. Stay tuned. SAE-12 Championship football is next.
We'll be right back after this message from your local sponsor.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way.
Do you hear me? You hear me? Hello, hello. It'll probably be fine. We'll cross it if we get to it. Yo, Tage. All right, give me a sec.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pasadena, California, home of the Rose Bowl, where we are about to bear witness to the 2025 SAE Conference Championship. We've seen some incredible matchups this year, but
Z, you
tonight
got me?
we have something truly special planned. On one side, we have the
All right.
St. Bagman,
They're
the only
intro
undefeated
is
team
going,
in the nation.
so ready up.
Standing tall at
Ready up
12-0,
when I tell
they are
you
the
to.
premier
Well, you
offensive
ready up and then
juggernaut
I'll
in
ready.
all of college football.
right, yeah,
the squad
yeah.
has already made history, but tonight they look to make even more by becoming the first ever team to win back-to-back SAE-12 titles. Standing in their way are the Zed Christian Prophets, who have very lofty goals of their own. At 11-1, their only loss was to the Felons in an epic double overtime thriller earlier this season. From a 6-6 finish last year to being one of the most dominant forces in the country, the Prophets team represents one of the biggest comeback stories we've ever seen in college football. They are battle-tested, game-ready, and absolutely starving to win their first ever conference title and shock the world in the process. This isn't just a game. This is history in the making, folks. The teams have never been stronger. The stories have never been bigger. The stakes have never been higher. Get ready, because tonight, legends will be born. My name is Luke Busquet, and I'm joined by my longtime friend and partner, Tage Katori. Tage, what are you expecting to see tonight?
I mean, I think it's going to be an absolute barn burner tonight. I think both teams, they've proved their worth. They've proved their commitment to the game and the grind. It's going to be a great game today, but I think it all comes down to defense here. Both these teams shine offensively, but I think it really comes down to the defensive side of the ball, and we'll see who scores first and how the transition.
In the St. Bagman Felons, they've had their moments this year, but they're still looking for that real impactful win, primetime win, that we really haven't seen them come together. They've obviously blown out the teams that they're supposed to blow out, but really, this is where we want to see where the rubber hits the road tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, defensively, it really comes down to turnovers. I mean, the SAE-12 is known for its turnover margins, and that kind of determines winners here in the SAE-12. So whoever has the least amount of turnovers, I expect to win this game, but I think it's going to be a low-scoring shootout.
I think where this game is really going to come down to is on third down. We're looking at a St. Bagman and Zed Christian team, who are two of the best teams on third down. St. Bagman and Zed Christian both converting at about a 60% clip. No other team in SAE-12 is even near that mark. If one of these teams can find the defensive edge on third down and stop them when they need to stop them, I think that could be the difference tonight.
I mean, also, I'm expecting to see a lot of fourth down conversions, or at least attempts at conversions. The SAE-12 is not known for its kicking or punting ability, so not at all. We'll see how that plays in a factor here.
And off we go, folks. As the kickoff, it looks like St. Bagman won the coin toss, elected to defer to the second half, so Zed Christian's going to take the ball here, and off we go. I would like to see Zed Christian start with running the ball. You know, getting that easy yardage. You don't want to get an incompletion early.
Yeah, limit interceptions. You know, that's a big factor here in this game. If Zeke can run the ball well and Bags doesn't make adjustments, I think we're going to see, you know,
and they
a lot of carving with the running,
yeah,
and then some deep balls once he starts fully blitzing.
Yep, and Zed Christian with a run early there, like I was just talking about, and it's a 7-yard gain. So already 2nd and short here. Do you take a shot, Paige?
I mean, he's looking like he's in cover 3 right now. We'll see what he does.
Oh, and it's blown up behind the line of scrimmage. They're only going to lose 1 yard, and already we're in a 3rd down situation here, Tage.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 at the 31 on his own side. You know, let's see what he can cook up here. It looks like he's probably going to elect to pass the ball here. Looks like a double mug blitz here. We'll see what goes on. He's got to get this ball out.
I would press the corners here if I was Zed Christian, but it looks like they're electing to drop back just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get this ball out quick. A little step back. Converts, yeah.
Yeah, I would have done a little bit more as a middle linebacker there. Didn't cover the slot receiver coming over the middle.
I mean, yeah, simple pitch and catch right there. That guy's wide open. Take your chunk yardage. We'll see what moves forward here. Right. You think he runs it here? Oh wow, he had a lane there. If he did run it, he might take a big sack here. Oh my!
Oh, he takes a deep shot and he's got him. Wow! All the way down the field.
Shit.
A 60-yard gain for a 1st down, and Zed Christian is already threatening in this game. St. Bagman, we talked about the offense, one of the premier offensive juggernauts in the league, not known for his defense, and we saw it get blown up there.
I mean, you just got to get to the quarterback there. Like, he had all day scrambling out in the pocket and still makes that ball.
And they get to the line of scrimmage quickly, and already another 5-yard gain. This is not how you wanted to start off. If you're St. Bagman, you got him to where you wanted on 3rd down, and it just wasn't enough.
Looks like he's in maybe cover 1 here. This could be a blitz. If he gets this ball out quick, we could see an easy touchdown here.
Does not elects to run the ball.
He still gets an easy 1st down.
Yeah, I agree, though. I would have liked to see a shot play there. They get the 1st down yardage, and they're in the red zone, and this is really where you need to score points, and you need to score 7 points if you get to the red zone.
I mean, shit kind of hits the fan in the red zone for the SAE-12. A lot of teams throw the most interceptions in the red zone. Look how deep. My wrong outside.
Zed Christian on a little jet sweep action, and they take a 7-0 lead. What a start for Zed Christian.
7 rip, elects for the PAT.
7 kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Zed Christian, the best red zone offense in all of SAE-12. They score a touchdown in 63% of their red zone possessions. Score a touchdown there. St. Bagman only stops a touchdown on 36% of red zone possessions defensively. Zed Christian took advantage, and here we go. I mean, we thought it might be a shootout. St. Bagman, he can win a lot of shootouts.
Looks like Z's running a 3-3-5 title defense here. We'll see how that carries into Bags' kind of run first, throw later mentality. He also likes to sneak in a lot of halfback slip screens. It's like, looks like it could be one here.
Is it a Wildcat, Tage?
Not sure. No.
No?
Just a regular run. 3rd and 1.
Able to make the stop after a short game.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice
3rd and 1 here. Should be an easy convert for Bags. You know, 2 attempts here. You know he's going to go for it. He's got that aggressive style of offense.
And he does.
Fullback dive right there.
Yeah, St. Bagman, he runs maybe some of the most, has the playbook with the most trick plays in it of maybe anyone in the league. He likes to run a lot of weird, fake Wildcat pitches.
This looks like a halfback slip screen, no? Oh, it's a run.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, that's one thing you got to keep advantage of.
And we're seeing both teams trying to establish a run game early in this game, Tage. Is that what you were expecting to see tonight?
Honestly, I thought there was going to be, my mom was FaceTiming me, I thought there was going to be a lot more pass plays to start the game, but I think both teams are kind of playing on their heels right now.
I mean, this
QB
is
spy.
The pocket breaking down.
And he finds the open receiver who breaks open. He makes the cut.
Big cut.
He's on. Tackle. He's gone. Just gone. Breakaway play. And this is where the St. Bagman felons hurt you on those explosive plays down the field that you just can't prepare for.
they'll catch you sleeping for sure. And right there, and I think Z got a little too aggressive with the edge blitz there, and Bags just throws it out to the outside, breaks a tackle, and it's gone.
We talked, Levine and Lime talked about this a little bit in the pregame. I mean, St. Bagman, 39 points per game, the second highest point per game in all of SAE-12, one of the premier offenses of all in football. They're ready for a shootout, Tage, and if you're Zed Christian, you know you're going to need to stop at some point.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I still think this game's going to be a defensive masterclass. Truthfully, I think these teams are great at making adjustments here. We'll see how Z responds here. If he can go 3 and out, or if he's going to go down and drive and get some points on the board.
Another run play here.
I mean, you got to be careful too. Running the ball a lot in this game, you know, a lot of these running backs don't have the most secure hands. They're prone to fumble. So we'll see how that plays into the game. I know against Ruby and Lime Tech, there was many fumbles, especially on the QB when he scrambles out.
It's almost like the name of the game is going to be protecting the football. You want to end every drive with
positive yardage.
We obviously don't see a lot of punts in the SAE-12 conference, but these two teams, I mean, they're some of the best at protecting the football. St. Bagman with a plus 18 turnover differential. Zed Christian with plus 11, some of the best in SAE-12.
We'll see what he does here. A little halfback handoff.
Right, and it goes for a huge play.
Big stiff arm, though. I mean, we don't see much of that. These physical running backs.
Damian Henderson
just little broed that guy.
Yeah, Damian Henderson just bouncing off tackles, and he gets a huge pickup there, and just like that, Zed Christian's marching again. They're sticking with the ground game here, Tage.
Yeah, this looks dominant on the run game. You know, it's giving me flashbacks. No Glaze, but I think, you know, Winterfeld, the Direwolves have one of the best running backs in the country. I mean, he's the Heisman favorite right now. I'm seeing flashes of that from ZCU right now. Damian Claiborne, I think his name is, the Heisman favorite.
Right.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
I mean, halfback, high-risk injury, though. You know, he's got to kind of limit these carries here.
Right, and to St. Bagman's credit, he's getting Zed Christian to third downs, but just unable to get the stops he needs, and we got another one here, folks. So.
3rd and 3. Let's see what they do. Look like they're in the wide gun on the left here.
Try and muscle for the first
handoff.
And they get the stop on 3rd down. We got a 4th and 2 early decision for Zed Christian, and it looks like he's going to go for it, Tage.
I mean, who wouldn't? It's the SAE-12, man. We go for everything here.
He doesn't.
He's in the shotgun right now. We'll see. He looks like it's going to be a throw.
He doesn't have to snap the football, Tage. But we'll see what he elects to do here. It looks like he does. He is going to snap it. It looks
going
like
to get him to jump offside.
No, he elects to snap it. No, A's wide open.
Secure catch.
Hits his tight end.
Take it to the quarter.
I agree. You got to get the possession catch. You want to secure that football. They get the 1st down, and just like that.
Talk a little bit about here. Sorry, a little misinput on the thing. Misinput.
7th play of the drive coming up.
We had a little misinput on the stream management.
Apologize.
He's in the gun, though. I love what Z's doing. He's spreading out the St. Bagman defense here.
And he just continues to hit his tight end in the flat there. I mean, not quite the flat, a little in route, but those sort of routes right in the middle of the field, it's wide open for Zed Christian every play.
He's in the pistol right now, so this is pretty obvious for a run here. We'll see.
Right, and he hands it off, and he gets met right at the 1st down line. 3rd and 1 again.
One thing I think about Z that I have Z money line on this game. I think Z is kind of understands the game better. I think Bags had a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. I think Z is going to make better adjustments.
So you think it's going to come down to the coaching decisions, right?
Oh, we might have just had an encroachment. Wow.
First penalty of the game, and it gives Zed Christian the 1st down, just
Easy
like that.
1st down. Yeah, I mean, maybe Bags is trying to get this ball back.
And
quicker.
we haven't talked about penalties just yet, but these are some of the 2 least penalized teams in the league. St. Bagman was just 16 penalties all season. Zed Christian was just 12.
Yeah, Busquets, remind me, what are the penalties looking like for the Munches? How'd the Munches fare this season with penalties?
What do you mean?
What's the number of it?
10 penalties.
Wow.
All right, let's see. We need, if you're St. Bagman, you really want a red zone stop at some point in the game. They get another great defensive play there. It's going to be a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
And St. Bagman, like I said earlier, not known for his defense, but 3rd and 7, this is where you really got to point to this part of the game and say, this is where we have to.
Yeah, I mean,
stop.
Great teams in the 12 here. They're going to find a way to score or convert, and they're going to push you away early. I mean, these teams are both pretty solid. We'll see what Z comes up with here. He's going to throw it. He's in shotgun.
Oh, and he gets the first
down.
Was that man coverage there?
I didn't get a
hard to
look at it.
tell,
Yeah,
but
it's quick.
I mean, you had a lot of safeties back in the.
He's still in the gun. This is a throw play.
Yeah, empty backfield. Looks like he wants to pass it again. Might be a jet sweep here, Tajan. It is, and he's got the angle. Touchdown, Zed Christian. They cannot be stopped. Just like that. It's 14-7. Zed Christian reclaims the lead, and the defensive coordinator came down and the
I mean, a lot of time to make adjustments. I'm sure Coach Baggs will find the way to get it done. He lost both his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator last year. They took better jobs. I don't know where they ended up, but he's got a new staff kind of this year and doesn't limit his success.
St. Bagman came in as the, I don't want to say heavy favorite. I'll say medium favorite tonight. But
I think in the polls, you know, he was predicted to win, but we'll see.
But if you're head coach Ryan Saeed right now, you have to be a little nervous right now. This is not how you want to start this game, giving up touchdowns on back-to-back possessions.
I mean, personally, I think Coach Baggs, you know, he's great at the explosive plays. You know, that's kind of where he dominates the game.
Oh yeah.
He's not used to playing from behind, which is something we'll see moving forward how this affects his play calling style. He was behind against the Munches, came ahead late in the fourth quarter and still found a way to win. Trick play here.
Play action pass. Ooh. Incomplete.
Rifles it out of
Is that the first play action we've seen all day today?
I think we've seen one other play action, but yeah, that looks like a little more tricky.
It's almost like both teams are mostly trying to stay away from it. They're trying to limit those big sacks that really ruin your drive.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are doing a great job of spreading out the defense here. Halfback slip screen, typical Bags play.
Yeah, that's kind of the St. Bagman classic right there.
Only picks up 4 though. I think Z got a little too aggressive with the blitz.
And if I'm St. Bagman here, I might even consider an inside zone run play. Down 7, you can't get a stop early in this game.
I mean, you
have 4 downs.
Condensed his boxes.
It looks like you have 4 downs, and it looks like another play action. He's getting hurried. He's throwing dangerous pass down the middle of the field. I have no idea how he caught that. That's the play of the night, folks.
Wow.
That is the play of the night.
You got to give the guy, the wide receiver, credit there. Coming down with that ball, he's pretty much triple covered there, and he still gets away with
a little RPO action.
RPO bubble, wow.
You don't see that from St. Bagman too often, dude.
I mean, Bags right now is 5 for 6 for 111
Yeah, Giovanni
yards.
McCoy, the quarterback, correct. Yeah, he's looking, I mean, as well as he has all season long.
Yeah, I mean, he's in stride. He's kind of finding his rhythm.
Wow.
Look at Bags touchdown coming up.
It is a tie game pass in Pasadena.
Just like that, it's going to be 14-14 here. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, man. We got an absolute ball game. I think the over bettors right now are licking their chops at this game.
Right. It's an absolute barn burner early in this game, as neither team has been able to feel comfortable defensively.
Yeah.
They're both teams getting to the
Bags fields the ball here. Hold up. He's running up the gut. Oh, Z's running up the gut.
That's good coverage there.
Both defenses are getting into third down. They're getting actually exactly what they want.
Yeah.
But like we talked about, these are some of the best third down offenses in all of SAE-12, and they're showing it tonight. They're getting the first down yardage. We see another play action pass.
Everything's covered.
It looks like
he's scrambling up.
Yep.
Gets out of bounds.
Just a 3-yard gain, it looked like.
Yeah, so
as we hit the 2-minute warning.
I believe Bags starts the second half with the ball, so we got to see what Z does here. I mean, we haven't seen any turnover on downs. We haven't seen any punts. We haven't seen any,
If you're Z here, it's almost like, do you want to run out the clock and have this be the last possession of the half?
Yeah, I mean, I think, Coach Zed has done a great job of being aggressive all year. He's looking for a deep ball.
The shot is not there, though.
Overtoss.
Yep, overthrown there. But this is where you have to be extremely strategic here. You're backed up in your own territory, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, Bags seems to be in cover 2 man right now. we'll see how Z responds to this. He's making audible adjustments. And he's looking for the slot fade.
And
there he is.
It looks like a little slants concept inside. They get the first down, and a minute 50 left in the clock. And
I mean, I love the aggressive play calling here. It's 3rd and 6. You're in your own zone. You got under 2 minutes on the clock. Z still's going for it. You know, he wants to get the score up here.
I think Z knows it's going to be really difficult to find the stops against St. Bagman.
RPO alert bubble. All right, picks up another.
If you're Z, you're going to need as many points as you can get in this first half. You have the ball. I think he's looking for points, and I think he's looking for 7 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to see many punts on this game. I honestly want to know what the Vegas odds were on, punts or.
Had to have been half a punt, right?
I would take it at 1.5 here. I mean, I know Coach Z is a little bit
one of the less aggressive coaches in SAE-12.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
But I think, as the underdog in this game, you've got to pounce on your opportunities, especially when you're giving the ball to Bags in the second half. You don't know what kind of AC has.
St. Bagman and his players, they've been here before. They've been to the SAE-12 title game. Christian, they're new. This is a new experience for them, and they're looking to play it safe but also win this ball game.
I mean, I'm really curious. I've seen a lot of cover 2 man from Bags on this drive here. And it seems to be getting him carved up here.
He's worried about the deep shot, it seems like. Doesn't want them to get some, explosive play on him.
I think a cover 2 man here. Oh, he's in cover 1 now or cover 3. We'll see.
It looks like
he just adjusted his coverage. I don't know.
Multiple times.
At the full audible at that time.
Right.
Jet sweep.
Yep, another jet sweep. And it gets blown up. Yeah.
It's all over it. He's going to be a tackle for loss. 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah. Great by the wide receiver there by Noble Thomas just to lose 2 yards.
If I'm Coach Z here, I'd take at least 20 seconds off
I
the clock.
agree. I think
up with the play. He's still in cover 2, man.
I think you're snapping the ball too early here.
Maybe he's just going for the score. Right bumper's wide open. Picks up 8. First down.
That's been wide open for Zed Christian all night. Those in routes from across the middle of the field. If you're St. Bagman, you got to find an adjustment to that.
I mean, I love the ready up offense here. I think it takes a lot of teams, takes advantage of a lot of teams' defensive ability to call a play effectively here. Z picks up the. Oof.
And neither team has been able to run the ball super well. It's really
I think the first 2 drives we saw, there was a lot of running. Now we're getting back into our SAE-12 rhythm of throw the fucking damn ball.
100%. If I'm St. Bagman, I think I want to switch to a Tampa 2 defense and cover those inside routes right across the middle of the field.
Yeah, but St. Bagman's worried about the deep ball here, especially with 30 seconds. You can give up those deep routes. Yeah, that's a missed toss right there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
I mean, Tampa 2 is great for covering the in routes, but it's 3rd and 8 here. I think Z's going to be looking for a deep shot here, Blue Sky.
Yeah, you want to be able to get the field goal, right? And you're at 28. I mean, that's kind of iffy territory.
As a player of the SAE-12 myself, I don't think any of these teams are looking for field goals in these situations.
And he gets the first down.
He got
absolutely blown up, and he gets the first down. It looks like he's not going to call a timeout.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's hard to tell. I think Z has 2 timeouts. These big fat logos in this game.
Looks like Scripps left here shotgun. He's got 1 in the backfield. Looks like almost like a
lot of drag routes are going to be open. Y's wide open.
Yep.
Ooh, there we go.
They finally use the timeout here.
He's got 1 timeout left. No, he's got 1 timeout left.
Excuse me, 1 timeout left.
He looks to be running an RPO.
We're reaching a point, if you're Zed Christian, where you can't really even throw the ball in the middle of the field. You got to be finding outside routes.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 6, 18.
They're not going to run it here, are they?
He's running. Let's see what Z cooks up here. I mean, I love Z's ability to make adjustments based on reads of defense. RPO alert bubble. Picks it up. Flag, though. Might be a legal man downfield. Illegal man downfield. There it is.
Wow. 2nd penalty of the night.
Wow, on Z this time. So both teams have 1 flag called against them.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the danger of running RPOs in this game. Sometimes you get a little unlucky with an illegal man downfield. Z still in trips left. 14 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 11. Let's see what he scrambles out to the right.
No one's open.
No one's open. Throws it away. Good call. I mean, he got 1 more chance.
Paige, if he doesn't get the first down here, do you elect to kick a field goal?
I say fuck the first down. You're looking for the end zone here, especially in the 12th, and then you kick a field goal.
And if you kick a field goal, if you don't get
field goals are rough. We're not known for our kickers in the 12 here.
No,
but he's in cover 1 apparently, or it's cover 3. You can't tell it.
You really can't.
I think he might be in cover 3 here. Yep, he's in cover 3. We'll see what he does.
No one's open once
Scramble
again. He
forward.
wants to.
He's gonna pick up the first
and he
down.
will get the first down. He's trying to get the end zone.
Timeout. You got-
It's 1 second left.
You got it.
Absolutely insane play by Zed Christian. And it looks like he wants to get the touchdown.
Holy shit.
The field goal kicker is staying off the field. He's going for the touchdown, folks.
We'll see what Z calls here. He's looking for a play or he's looking for 3 here. We'll see what he calls up. 1 second on the
He has no
clock.
timeouts left. It's like whatever he calls right here.
First and goal at the
This
2.
will be the last play of the game, no matter what happens,
I mean,
barring a defensive penalty.
You would hate to see a play action pick 6 here, right? That's notorious for the SAE.
It needs to be tossed, and he finds the end zone on the last play of the first half. Zed Christian finds the end zone. They're going to be up 21-14 at the half. And if you're St. Bagman, you have to just be scratching your head. How did you let that happen?
We'll see. We'll see if Coach Z gets real aggressive here, babe. Or I'll teach protections. Wow. 21-14. Going into the half. We'll take a little intermission here.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way.
All right, I guess we're back already. We were trying to get a little TV time out there for the crew here. We might all have to use the restroom. We'll see what heads into this second half here. I mean, St. Bagman down by 7.
Okay, and we get the pause. Sorry about that, folks. Obviously, St. Bagman's gonna get the ball here to start the second half. We're gonna take a small intermission. We're gonna play the.
We already did.
Okay, we already played our sponsor commercial.
We'll be back momentarily.
We'll be back very shortly, folks. Enjoy the timeout, halftime break. Okay, you have to be honest with me. What did that sound like?
You were good. You were good.
Fantastic. I was yeah. When I'm screaming in there, I don't know how it's gonna sound.
No, it's good.
You're louder than the game commentator. I don't know. Okay, but you heard me going crazy. I don't want to go everybody. My parents also said I liked it. You're good at Hey, in page 4. You're not good at a lot of shit, but you're good at I gotta go. And Tage is Joel Klatt. Sorry about that, folks. We are coming back onto the booth. Hope you enjoyed that little halftime break as St. Bagman gets the ball. Can you close the door a little more? Yeah. As St. Bagman gets the ball to start the.
I don't know if the game plays back.
Second half.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab.
Screen is it down?
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I might have to reconnect.
Job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out
No.
there.
No.
His guy eats up
We're
some
good.
yards.
We're good. No, we're good.
I had to. All right, let's get it going.
Okay, so sorry about that, folks. So St. Bagman gets the early first down to open up the second half. He's in a 3rd and inches now. It looks like he's trying to run the ball.
In my experience, I think it's going to be a fullback dive here. I mean, Bags really loves his fullback.
Oh, and he gets stopped! He gets stopped on the quarterback sneak!
Fourth dimension again.
It is another decision that St. Bagman's going to have to face here.
Wow. We'll see how Coach Z makes the defensive adjustments. If I'm Coach Z here, I'm expecting the fullback dive. You know, this is Bags' go-to. We never see a QB sneak.
No,
Bags.
I've never seen a QB sneak by St. Bagman.
Bags is in the flex bone though. We'll see what he has cooked up here.
You gotta hand it off here,
This
right?
looks like a reverse flea flicker.
Okay.
Oh, fullback dive.
Fullback dive, as we were expecting.
He was lined up a little off on the right. We'll see how Jamison Greer is his fullback. I think tight end converted fullback. He was a walk-on, I believe. I mean, he's doing great for the Felon program, man.
To the air, it's McCoy.
Wow,
a little,
that guy was wide open.
HB slip screen, and it would have gone for a lot of yardage. McCoy unable to complete the pass. 2nd and 10.
I mean, the QBs have had an absolute fire game today. You know,
I
very
agree.
little drops, no interceptions. That's a lot to ask for in the 12th year. I know these defenses are astute. Oh my God, big sack! Oh my God!
I thought he was gonna get sacked too there.
A big sack.
Same Bagman, you know, it's almost like the jitters of the moment. You're down 7. You're supposed to be ahead in this game. It's almost affecting the quarterback here.
Play calling has just been phenomenal. Man. Every coach has just converted when they need it.
Wow. And
speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, you were just on it, Tage, as you always are. Finds the running back out of the backfield on a little wheel route or a go route for the halfback.
I love one thing about Z's defense. He sits in the nickel, right? He expects a little bit of trickery.
He does, yeah.
He expects a little bit of trickery. He's not used to the deep ball.
No,
I don't think
not.
Bags has utilized that enough today, especially when sitting in the nickel versus dime.
He likes to confuse opponents with his formations and his weird plays.
A lot of adjustments.
He doesn't like to scramble as much as the quarterback as we see elsewhere in the league.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Stupid intercepted, but it wasn't. And St. Bagman finds his wide receiver for a gain.
I mean, the cornerback's got to pick that fucking ball off right there. I mean, Coach Z's got to be wanting that one back, man. 2 times out of 10.
I mean, St. Bagman almost turned the ball over. It's a little RPO. I like it. You know, only 3 yards, but you make one guy miss there. That's an easy touchdown.
If I'm Coach Z here, right, I think we're going to make some adjustments. We're going to be sitting our corners underneath. Bags has not beaten you over the top. He's beaten you with a catch and run twice now. We're not going to let that happen again. We're going to intercept that ball. He can't be catching that contested ball in the middle.
Right.
It's McCoy.
Almost halfback slip screen to the left. I think Z's on top of that. Z's had 5 QB pressures. Bags has had 0 on the day. We'll see how that changes in the second half here. Honestly, could make the argument there for an incomplete pass or a fumble. You know, that looked, he was getting hit. I didn't see a full
Very questionable call by the officials there. As
beat over the top.
And it's a touchdown by Bagman. The Profits sent the pressure. They sent the house there with that edge blitz 0. So that means no safety coverage over the top.
I don't need security, bitch. I can.
Good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter.
We got a fucking ball game here. 21-21. 2:18 left on the 3rd quarter, man. Overbetters are licking
Zed
the shots.
Christian sent the house there. 0 blitz. And they just got beat on man coverage.
One thing that I think is unique about this game, I mean, I know Coach Don Rubio does this a bunch. They don't run these kicks back. I know Z had one earlier in the game. He lost 7 yards compared to the 25. None of these teams really take a chance on a kickoff.
Yeah, it's very
big read by Bags there. Yeah.
very unique to the SAE-12 league where we see runbacks on kickoffs all the time.
Yeah.
Even if it's not really there.
Yeah, it looks unappealing.
No, but
I think
it's
the
like you want
promise
to
of
take
a
the
big
shot,
save.
right? It's like it's almost worth it. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get, especially in this kind of league, and you want to take a shot. We don't really see it between either of these teams here early in this game.
Bags just sits in cover 2 man and hopes for the best. I think Z could really use a deep shot here. I mean, he's been cooking them up over the middle, and I think Bags eventually is going to start making adjustments.
Yeah, I like how St. Bagman has defended the run, especially in the second half so far.
I think Z's having this issue that Coach Rubio had in his game against the lineman last week. He gets too deep in his playbook. He sits in these shots on formations, but they're oddly specific, right? They're easy to defend the same 6 plays all day. Oh, Z scrambling out, up. Picks up.
Oh, and the quarterback wanted the yardage, but
could we see a punt here? Nope, we're not going to see a punt. You know the 12.
Coach Z didn't even consider a punt there as he's going right to the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield. We got 5 receivers out there, if you include the tight end.
We're shotgun empty gun right now.
Oh my God!
Murphy
wide open.
There's typical Z fashion.
I mean,
beating Bags through the middle.
I've talked about it all game long. in routes across the middle of the field. That was a drag there. They've been wide open all game long. St. Bagman's doing nothing about it. If you're St. Bagman or you're the defensive coordinator for them, you have to switch the defensive coverage on third down.
Yeah.
First down, second down, you're fine. On third down, you have to do something
that middle.
because when it comes to third down, Zay Christian knows he needs his yardage. He's just looking right over the middle of the field and he's finding the easy open receiver.
I think he's in cover 3 here because he's off the receiver. Yep.
Why was wide open? He
Yeah,
finds
everything's
RBs.
open.
Looks it in. It's complete.
Do we start playing games?
The game moves the ball to
Do
the
we
30
take a drink every first down?
The defense sits back and
I think we take
I
a
think
drink
we owe it
every
to the
first
people,
down.
right?
Yeah.
The fans of the 12.
I mean, we can't see the live chat right now, but what do you
I
guys
wish
think?
so.
You guys think we should take a drink every first down? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, is this real? Right bumper is going to be wide open again.
And
X is open out
Yeah,
the right
he
side.
burns the
Picks up
corner.
big yardage.
It will be
down at the 6.
first and goal from the 6-yard line.
I mean, I just love the efficiency that these offenses are running. I don't know if it's just a defensive problem. I mean, a lot of teams in this league have been putting up big points, but I don't know if it's a defensive or offensive masterclass here, right? Is something going wrong on defense, or are these coaches just so well adjusted? Oh, picks up the
Touchdown.
body. Wow.
PAT makes it a 7-point
Goldenberg, we appreciate your comments. You know, I mean,
You were just talking about whether this is a defensive
disaster class or offensive master class, right?
And look, both of these teams played not too long ago in the final week of the season. The scores of those games, the average was well over 55 points between each of these teams last game. So, like I was talking about, these teams, they're not known for their defensive stops, really.
Yeah.
I mean, Zed Christian maybe a little bit more than St. Bagman, but really, it's how well these offenses perform on third down and
halfback
in the red
direct
zone.
snap. Let's see if he gets the first. Nope, picks up 6. Picks up 6 there. Second and 4. Drop my pen. I mean, one thing I gotta add, you know, as a analyst and a coach in this league, I think a strong defense will eventually take this league by storm. I mean, as the Munches have seen both of these teams in league play this year, and they kept it to a very close game. And I think a lot of these, you know, gung-ho teams aren't used to a team that will pick the ball off and find a way to adjust to your kind of play style.
Right, and you mentioned that St. Bagman's not used to being down in his games, and that's true, but he is used to being in close games. I mean, I believe 6 of his games he's played this year were decided by 1 possession.
Yeah.
They found a way to win every time. It's like you almost wonder, is the luck running out for St. Bagman here?
Yeah, I mean, I remember that Wally State game versus Bax. I remember the Don Rubio game. There's just easy conversion. I mean, I think Z's defender just overran that easy conversion right there. Could have been a pick 6.
Right, that was a great route run by the wide receiver there.
Yeah,
He stops on a dime on that in route. I don't even know how that's
I have
possible.
a lot of questions about Z's defense right now. He's running 3-3-5 huddles.
I don't agree with 3-3-5, not in this
He's
league.
sitting in the penny and is just missing tackles as the usual.
I don't agree with 3-3-5 in this league. It's just too dangerous. The running backs are too good. The offensive coordinators are too strong. They're going to pick that apart every time.
And especially, you know, teams who can run it down your throat, like Bags,
Oh,
you
100%.
Winterfell, they're just going to take advantage of this 3-3-5 penny, you know?
Looking to pass here on second
And he
down.
finds the running back out of the backfield.
Yeah.
I mean, how many touches has just like the running back for St. Bagman had all game? It's like he's like almost the whole offense for them.
One thing I want to see this league explore, you know, in season 3 of the SAE-12 history is yards after catch in juke moves. There's a lot of tackles that could be broken or one-on-one jukes. Halfback slip screen.
And it's read
Flipped off,
perfectly.
though. I mean, you got to respect the strength of the running back. He lost 2 yards there, but man, he spins out of 2 hits.
And he's playing out of his mind, the running back for St. Bagman.
I mean,
right
even Zed Christian's running back had a lot of snaps in the first half. You know, he's kind of banged up right now. He's got a Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah, Damien. If you're Damian Henderson right now, you got to look around at your team right now and be like, "Where's the help coming from?" Because you're doing all the work.
It looks like Z's in his first cover 2 man. No, he's not cover 2 man. He's adjusting. We'll see.
Play action, and he
Half
misses.
Wow.
He misses Damian Henderson there
That's a misfire.
out of the backfield.
Passing game is
Yeah.
gonna have to be able to get
I mean, 3rd and 12.
find a rhythm.
Coach Z is sitting in dime right now. I think that's potentially the
And-
right call, but I don't know if you're going to get beat over the top.
With
We've seen it all day.
With just 4 minutes left in this game, are you working with 4 downs here at this point if you're saying Bagman?
Yeah, I think so. I think these teams find a way to convert.
And just as I said, it 4th and 8, decision for St. Bagman late. I think you have to go for it down 7 with just 3:45
We'll
left.
see, though. I don't love Z's sitting and diming here because none of these coaches have explored the option of a deep ball yet. Right? We haven't seen
a
anything
ton of
over
deep
20
shots.
yards minus catch.
Play action pass. No one's really open except for the comeback route. I thought it was a go route on the outside. It was a comeback route, and it
fooled
works.
us here in the booth, you know?
It works to perfection. Not just fools us, but fools the defensive backs.
He's got 3 catches today. He's averaging 1 a game. I mean, this guy's having a fucking hell of a game.
I think St. Bagman has made some questionable offensive decisions this game.
Yeah.
That was not one of them, as he finds the first down.
Scrambling out left side as a righty QB. It's always risky.
Interesting, really interesting play call, but it works out.
Oh my God, Z
And he gets a touchdown just like that. I mean, when it rains, it pours, and just like that, it's back-to-back huge plays from St. Bagman.
And it cost you. It's exactly what happened here
Wow.
as they score this touchdown.
What a fucking day we're having in fucking California, man. 28-28. 3 minutes on the clock. Z gets the ball back here. We'll see what goes on. Z's not going to field this.
No,
So
he
no
doesn't want to
return.
risk it.
One ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Too much at stake
Let's have some
tonight.
more drinks here.
I
Eh?
agree. Pass me a beer. Actually, no, I'm going to keep going with the Roman
Yeah,
Coke.
you keep drinking the rum Cokes. I'll keep drinking the Gold Lions beer.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
He loves sitting in shotgun. I'm just curious to see what he wants to do here. This running back is hurting bad.
And even this late into the game, I mean, both teams, on especially 1st and 10 early in the drive, they love to run the football.
Yeah.
It's not something we've seen throughout the season.
This is what the game comes down to, man. I mean, Z loves sitting in this shotgun trips left. He's going to keep taking snaps, and this halfback is getting drilled. Third and 4.
I mean, this is maybe the play of the game here. If you don't get the first down, can you really elect to go for it on your own 31? You probably can't, right?
Here's my opinion as a 12 coach. We're going to go for it on these 2 downs, right? Even if we do give it up, there's 2:30 on the clock, right? You turn the ball over on your own 31. He can't run the clock down all game and then just score. He doesn't have enough time to work with to beat you on the clock.
Probably
that
not.
gives you even 20 seconds in the 12 is enough to go down and score. So right bumper was wide open.
I agree. I saw that. He elected to find a contested
I think
player.
the risk benefit here, as a coach, you go for this every time.
From you saying if it was a 4th down there.
Even a 4th down, yeah, you go for it, right? You get that ball back right away. You know, the best part about a pick 6 in the 12 is you get the fucking football right back.
And the 12, every team in the 12 knows a lot about pick 6s.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like we're gonna get down to the 2-minute warning
let's run
here.
The 2-minute warning here, Coach Z, and you know he's gonna snap the ball here.
Let's see if he's trying to get them offside.
There's not many offsides in the 12. He's gonna snap the ball in 2 seconds.
And it's a jet sweep once again.
See what he
At
picks up.
the
Bags
angle.
too, man.
And they get 9 yards there right before the
What are we at the 50?
warning.
We're at the 50.
If you're
here.
saying Bagman, you got to start looking at the clock and saying, are we going to get the ball back here? You have all 3 timeouts, but
if I'm Coach Bagman, I sell out for the run on the 1st down. 2nd down, I sit in kind of a neutral zone, right? You can see it play action.
the wide receiver's wide open in the slot right here, Tage.
He is, yeah. He's in goal line man right now.
Is this no Moss?
He's
Is
in
this
goal
no
line
Moss?
man.
It's no Moss
He's
here.
gonna score a touchdown.
It's no Moss.
Maybe Bags wants the football back.
Wants the football back.
Maybe Bags wants the football back. Give him fucking 7 here.
And-
So Bags can go for 8. He picks up. He runs it. What is Coach Z doing here?
Folks, if you're confused, so are we in the booth because we have no idea how to explain what just happened there.
I mean, Coach Z's 3rd and inches here.
Another like
Bags has time
goal
I
line.
would trust my kicker from anything in the 20 and 30 range.
I think Zed Christian's trying to get the clock down to 0 here.
A's wide open. This is going to be a
All right,
touchdown.
so touchdown Zed Christian on what should have been a touchdown.
Yeah. I don't hate Coach Z's play call there, right, to get a touchdown. But personally there, I go down. I fucking milk the clock. He's going for 2 here.
Oh, he gets it for 2!
Oh my God, he puts the pressure on Bags. Bags has to go down under a minute 30 to go score and get the 2-point
We
conversion.
apologize if you're screaming from the other room. That's our live audience reacting to what you
We
just
can hear
saw.
the crowd from up here in the booth
Oh,
right
it's
now.
loud. It's loud in Pasadena.
Pasadena is rocking right now.
And I mean, St. Bagman, it's almost like he was the more unprepared team today.
Is he sitting in a hard flat here? You gotta
He
see
can't be sitting in a hard flat,
everything's
right?
covered. This might be a pick. This might be Mulligan. Oh, what a jam up though. I thought
been a pick,
I mean, the way fucking St. Bagman's receivers have been playing all day, there's pressure in his face, right? It's a tough throw. The way St. Bagman's receivers been playing all day, I thought this was a fucking catch and run. Right? They've been making miraculous catches when we should have seen interceptions. See, he's playing the user of the hook zone, bails out wrong way. Guy's wide. Oh, drop pass.
Not really wide open. Who you were saying was wide open there?
Z's guy was wide open. You threw a little bit deeper looking for 5 extra yards. I would have just taken my safe yardage there. Here we go. Big third and 10. Play action. Bags doesn't seem to.
And he's wide open! Across the middle of the field! I saw the hole open up for his receiver there.
I mean, that's a contested catch, man. You got
the safety came down,
these
right?
St. Bagman receivers, man, they're fucking cut from a different cloth.
I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. This is the best offense maybe in all of college football, and they're showing it tonight.
He's gone.
Oh, he could not get the angle. Maybe.
St. Bagman's got 3 timeouts. I think you see what
Time's not a major issue here for St. Bagman,
No.
but you're going to need to keep getting the positive play. You cannot afford a negative play here.
He's sitting in cover 4 right now.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see.
sitting back.
He's sitting in cover 4. You can tell all
No one's open. He's not open. And that's likely the game, folks.
He goes down. 54 seconds. Wow.
Did not need to throw that ball. You had plenty of time in all 3 timeouts. And now, if you're St. Bagman, you're going to need a 3 and out. And if you don't get the 3 and out, the game's over. If you're Zed Christian, you have to run the ball here. You cannot afford a pass and an incompletion for St.
Coach
Bagman.
Bags is looking for a pick or a fumble, which are very common in this league. I'll give it to him. He's using his timeouts wisely. I think he's going to try to stop
The
this
Zed
clock.
Christian Profits are 1 first down away from securing the SAE-12 title
Their first time. You know,
and
they're
reaching the
back-to-back champs.
and reaching the college football playoffs.
Yeah, I think both these teams are locked in the playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But he's sitting in a very man coverage right now. We'll see.
Why would you cut inside there? All of a sudden, St. Bagman's going to have a chance to get the football back at 3rd and 9.
Does Coach C get too deep into his playbook here and not listen to his
In
own
my
team?
opinion, you got to keep pounding the rock.
I don't know if that's very viable right now. I think Bags is sitting in press underneath coverage. Bags might be ready for this. He's gonna get the first down. I think it's gonna be a game. I don't know.
Game, folks.
You can't trust this game. I mean, the 12 has been known for it. You still don't know. There's 16 seconds on the clock.
I mean, you run the ball here.
I don't know why he didn't call a timeout earlier.
Take a
He let
knee.
him chew clock. He's gonna keep.
Well, no, I mean, you take
He's
a knee
gonna
and the
be down.
game's over, and that's the game, folks. As Zed Christian takes down the St. Bagman fellas in Pasadena, California, takes home their first SAE-12 title, and look ahead to
What
the
a
college football
fucking game we saw. I think Z really took the game by storm that second quarter. Second quarter, he picked up 14. That was the only period of the play where he picked up more points than St. Bagman, and it really showed off in this game.
It almost makes you wonder, as you were pointing out, this team likely both going to make the playoffs. We'll see how the college football team looks at St. Bagman in this game, but are these teams going to find each other in the playoffs once again?
Yeah, I think both these teams are going to see each other in the playoffs. I think SE-12 is the most dominant league in the game. All right, it's me and you on the cam now. Wow, what a fucking game we saw. What do you think was the most influential play of the game? I think it has to be that ZCU pick at the end of the game, right? Bags had all the tempo, all the momentum to go down and drive. That's the only turnover we've seen all game. And it ends up being the dagger.
You really didn't have to force that ball. You have all 3 timeouts. It was
You got a minute
3rd
and 5.
down.
You throw the ball, the clock stops anyways.
I don't agree with that decision by McCoy, the St. Bagman quarterback.
Yeah.
It cost him the game. And then on even on third down, actually, for the Profits at the very end there, they still got to stop. They elected to kind of they had 3 levels on the defensive formation at the end there. Why not pack the box, use her like a safety, and then get the stop? Instead, they ran like a bullshit Tampa 2 or something with like 3 levels.
I think it was a cover 4, honestly.
And why would you do that on third down when you need the stop and you know they're going to run it? I don't agree with that.
I don't know. I think he was maybe expecting a deep shot, but you don't know. You truly don't know in the 12 man. I think that's what the fans love about this league. It's so competitive. They dominate every game, yet they still find a way to outplay you, out-trick you. They'll fucking beat your face in if you don't if you're not careful. They'll find a way to beat your face in.
And to your point, that's exactly what the Zed Profits did today. They were careful with the football. They ran the ball on early downs. They found the open receivers. They didn't take any too risky of shots and found a way to win the game tonight.
I mean, Coach Z info here. His first ever title game appearance, clinched the first ever CFP appearance, right? It's a 12-team playoff. Both these teams are going to be in the playoffs, right? You got to respect that. I think the SAE-12 teams are well equipped to deal with any team that comes our way. And his only loss earlier in the season was the St. Bagman.
Yeah, I mean, like
he's going to make adjustments on that game. He has perfect game film to counter that gameplay.
It's almost like that Zed Christian loss to St. Bagman early in the season was exactly what they needed, right?
Yeah.
You could tell coming into this game, they were more fired up. They were more prepared.
Yeah.
They were kind of picking apart the St. Bagman defense in a way that the St. Bagman defense wasn't picking apart the Z defense. And we saw it tonight. They just looked way more smooth on offense. And it was just an outstanding performance by Z. Almost a flawless performance by Z. And that's exactly, like you were just talking about, and that's exactly what you need to beat the St. Bagman Felons.
Yeah.
They're not maybe the most flawless team in SAE-12.
Yeah, 100%.
But they take advantage. They take
outskill.
advantage of the opposing teams when they make mistakes.
Yeah.
And like they said, they have skilled players out wide. They have skilled players in the backfield, and that was enough.
Awards.
Yeah, in soon.
Yeah, we're gonna do some awards soon.
There's
I don't
gonna
know
be-
if it's gonna be us in the booth or it might just be you, because as a coach myself, I know I'm gonna be.
I think the post game is gonna be out on the field, but yeah, thank you all for joining us so far. If you want to stick with us, there will be a post game award show for the SAE-12 season. Shout out Tristan Ryder, shout out the council, and thank you all for joining us so far. If you want to stick around, we got one more message from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back with the award show. Thank you guys.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way.
Come on, let's go. We have a fucking
I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friends.
We'll say what's up.
Who's coming in the driveway?
My daughter is being treated for leukemia. I hope that she lives a long, great, happy life, and that she will never forget how Mom and Daddy love her.
Let's go,
St. Jude,
baby.
I mean, this is what's keeping my baby girl alive.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. For just $19 a month, you'll help us continue the life-saving research and treatment these kids need now and in the future.
Cancer makes me feel angry, like not in the, like feel on the outside, just the inside I'm angry at it.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it, that's the worst feeling in the world.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive.
Those that donate to St. Jude, I hope that you will continue to give. They have done so much for me and my family.
Join with your debit or credit card now, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt that you can proudly wear.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah! No, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah! We will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah! We will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia! Mamma mia, let me go! Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Well, Bagman playing me. Running back at me up. I have a good run defense. I'm using it to make sure he goes. His wide receivers are quick, they don't have good hands.
No, you get started. Please be quiet.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first ever SAE-12 annual award ceremony. What a night this has been so far. My name is Luke Busquette, ESPN analyst and proud follower of the SAE-12 conference. Now, if you're still catching your breath from the incredible game we just witnessed, trust me, you're not alone. The conference championship between St. Bagman and the Zed Christian Prophets will undoubtedly go down as one of the greatest battles this conference has ever seen. Whether you were cheering for the Felons or the Prophets, you have to admit both teams left it all on the field tonight. Let's give them a round of applause for an extraordinary game. But tonight isn't just about one game. It's about celebrating a season of dedication, passion, and remarkable achievements.
Wow.
Yeah. The SAE-12 conference has proven once again why it's one of the most electrifying leagues in college football. From jaw-dropping plays to unforgettable upsets, from rising stars to seasoned veterans. Every moment this season has been a testament to the relentless spirit of our athletes, coaches, and fans. And now we gather to honor those who stood out among the best. From individual accolades to team accomplishments. The SAE-12 award ceremony is about recognizing excellence, resilience, and the stories that inspires us all. So sit back, relax, enjoy some rum and coke, and let's make some memories tonight as we celebrate the very best that SAE-12 football has to offer. Yeah! As we kick off tonight's award, it's $300. What? As we kick off tonight's awards, it's only fitting we begin by taking a look back at the season that brought us here. The journey of the SAE-12 conference's 12 teams has been nothing short of spectacular, full of triumphs, defeats, and unforgettable moments.
Dude, we know you didn't write this. This has to be ChatGPT.
No one
It's
cares.
gotta be scored.
He gets the award.
So without further ado, let's dive into our end of season recap and celebrate the efforts of all the SAE-12 teams that made this season one to remember. First up, we get in the end of season recap, we have the Claymont Tech Predators finishing 12th in the conference this year. Let's give a round of applause to the Claymont Tech Predators for their hard work.
How did you lose 7 times in conference?
1 and 6.
Let's give them a round of applause.
1 and 6.
I don't know that I can do that. You went low and 8. Boom.
Next, we have the Southern New York, home of the Chia City Sabres.
Zia.
They finished 11th.
Happy retirement!
Happy retirement.
Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah, nah.
Goodbye.
Now we turn our attention to the K-Town Hammers finishing 10th in the league.
Whoa! Lot of growth.
Let's give it up to the K-Town Hammers for their resilience.
0 wins out of
Next up, the Wiley Coyotes.
Go Coyotes!
Hailing from Ann Arbor.
Rebuild here.
Let's hear it.
Overall is only 30% of the game.
Let's hear it for the Wiley Coyotes for the record-setting season and determination to keep building.
Bowl game.
Coming in 8th place, we have the Taj Mahal Munches based out of Grand Rapids. Under the guidance of head coach Page, the Munches finished the season with a 6-6 overall record. While the record might suggest,
Appreciate the trophy.
while the record might suggest the middle of the team, pack team, anyone who followed their season knows the Munches were far better than the standings show. Let's give it up to Coach Tage and Katari for their great and unforgettable effort. Thank you. Next, we turn our attention to the Romeo Gladiators. A familiar name to SAE-12 fans, Gav is a recently retired player who led the team to 2 Michigan Mud Bowl victories as quarterback.
Good season.
Wow. Let's give a round of applause to Coach Gav for his turnaround, closing out the season with a 6-3 carry.
Maximus.
Next up, the known for their intimidating home field advantage, UNFL is one of the toughest stadiums in all of SAE-12. Who won the Heisman?
His running.
Just keep going. His running back won the Heisman. Let's give a big round of applause to the UNFL Direwolves.
He put up 13 against me and Gavin.
Won the Heisman.
Now the Wally State Blazers.
You suck.
All right, next.
3, bro. Let's not have that conversation.
John Rubio from Lakeville, Minnesota.
can't hang over me.
We need to get some bitches. The coach of the year.
Hey, Bags, bro. You need to get a lot of money.
We can't wait to see how Coach Ruby and his talented squad continue to dominate. Let's give a big round of applause to Don Rubio.
Coach of the year. Coach of the year.
Now we have the Lime Tech Lightning in Annapolis.
So dumb.
Lime Tech finished with an impressive 10-2 record.
Yo, is that the Varnell town?
Play, known for the tremendous defense and turnovers.
Address the allegations.
Can't go.
The kid we're asking for.
I saw how they were dressed. He's not right now.
Can we get a weight check on him?
This next one's gonna be rough.
Let's give it a
Well,
Lime
bro,
Tech for their
185
trust teams.
pounds.
All right.
Damn.
Now we have. I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, you can go to me.
I'm gonna go to the St. Bagman. Finished one in the conference
What did I
standings.
say? One.
Unfortunately, they could not close it out in the conference title, but incredible season by them.
He still won.
Nothing short of extraordinary. They were the winner last year, runner-up this year. We can't wait to see what they're going to accomplish next. Give it up to St. Bagman. Finally, our winner of the title game, the Dead Christian Profit. An historic win for the Coach Z and his program tonight. And the Profits make their first ever college football title. Let's hear it for Coach Z and the Profits for their
What a game we had tonight, though.
Didn't go out for 2 semesters to grind. Now he's pissed.
Yeah. Now as we shift gears from celebrating.
Holy fuck! How long is this?
It's so long, dude. It's so long. All right, I'll keep skipping here. Let's just go to the Pussy of the Year award.
No, let's do all the coaches first.
No, that's what we're doing. Pussy of the Year award. First up nominee is Coach Z, head of the Zay Christian Profits, known for his game-winning strategies. Coach Z had a stellar season, but let's not forget a few moments where he might have found himself, well, just a little on the edge of being a pussy.
They're both there.
Holy fucking ChatGPT.
Next, we have Brett. He was just kind of a pussy a few times in his playbook.
I didn't look at the award.
And the winner of the 2025 Pussy of the Year award is Brett.
No!
Fuck, man, I lost my
Fuck
award.
yeah, man. That's what they said.
Most improved
Yeah.
First up, we have Coach Z. Obviously, huge win tonight. Oh wait, you're not happy. Gavigan, huge turnaround for him.
I should win this.
We also have Coach Ruby, who is nominated.
It's easily Guap.
And no, you are actually nominated. You are nominated. All right,
Just
and the winner of the 2025 most improved coach is Coach Gavigan.
Yeah! Give me that.
Be better.
Now we have the choker of the year. First up, we have Coach Sage. Season of dramatic near wins, but couldn't get it done in most games. Nate Lime is the next nominee. Kind of had a lot of potential. And the winner of the choker of the year award goes to Coach Sage.
Hey.
Yo. Hey,
I'm
I just have to step in real quick to address.
Let me name the guy.
Thank you.
Hey, specifically to address the questions of Brian Frisch and Mitchell Aegis.
So, Brian and Mitchell, thank you for tuning in tonight to our stream. It's been a high quality production. Disappointing finish for St. Bagman, but hard fought season. We must address the coach Nate Lime allegations that are being questioned in the chat. This is under further investigation and will remain in-house. But the allegations do seem to have some validity, and the SAE-12 investigation team, alongside the college football playoff, will be investigating Nate Lime and his allegations.
All right, let's keep going.
MSU lost.
Speaking of Lime,
Wait, let me give you my speech. Go back one.
No, there's no speeches.
There's no speeches,
No one
bro.
cares.
All right, guys.
The winner.
About to find out.
Speech.
Make it quick. For those of you who stuck around with the munches,
Right?
it's kind of ironic. What? The munches of the chokers of the year, right? That's kind of our thing.
No, there is
It's in the name. It's in the game.
Garrett Shifsky.
We will be back tomorrow when the new league starts.
Okay.
Tomorrow? Literally starts tomorrow?
I mean, after the CFP. All right.
Probably starts.
Coach Lime, he's rocking a Goldenberg jersey. He couldn't fight Goldenberg. He's a pussy. Goldenberg's a pussy. They're both pussies.
I know. All right.
Thank you. That's the war.
Biggest fraud of the year. First up, we have Coach Lime Tech.
Yes.
Lime. I don't need to say much. Coach Ethan Goldenberg. They just couldn't close the season strong, and they just fell short of expectations.
Thanks
And
to
then
you guys.
Brett,
Thanks for your action today.
Great action. None of these teams could find consistency. Let's go to the winner of the biggest fraud of the year award, which is Coach Nate Lime.
Dang it. We both juke.
Hey, you're welcome to that award, Lime. You're welcome.
Hey,
All right. We lost by. We gave up 15
Sit down.
points all year.
Sit down.
All year.
Sit down, you and Goldenberg.
Hey, you also suck at this game and you played.
All right, next up.
You can stand up again.
Most annoying Coach of the Year award. First up, Coach Lime.
It's over, bro.
Coach Lime, enough said about him. Coach Z, known for his bitchy attitude and soft ass complaining. Coach Z has certainly made his mark on the league and more importantly, the nerves of his fellow coaches. The winner of the most annoying Coach of the Year award is Coach Z.
Lime snub.
Perfect times.
Yes.
Back though, hey.
Where's the mic?
Lime snub.
There's a mic.
I'm not
The mic's there.
Oh.
There's a difference.
Address the
Hey,
allegations.
if you're gonna talk about the laptop so that.
Address the allegations, coach.
Please consider it.
We heard you had folks.
Coach, the lunches. I'm looking for the room. Hey, everyone shut up so we can just finish. Thank you. I'll be fast.
Michigan hockey won.
Yeah,
Here you go. Here it
It's
is.
done.
Fine, we're gonna just say.
Yeah, thank you. Coach.
Belt to ass. Fuck them all. Fuck you all. I will probably be a back-to-back champion of this when you give it to me next year.
Munchie's still there.
ZCU to the moon. Invest. Take it for the next conference shit.
Be scared of the munches.
ZCU.
Be scared of the munches. Let it be known.
Going 7-5 next year.
Now we move on to the most highly anticipated award of the evening, the Best Coach Award.
Ruby's not here to accept it.
First up, Coach Nate Lime of Lime Tech.
Ruby snub. Holy shit. I voted for Clayton. Where's
Coach
he?
Bab of St. Bagman. And Coach Lee.
I voted for Ruby.
And the winner of the 2025 Best Coach Award is Coach Z. Is that true?
Oh my God, give it to me. Thank you.
Wow. I did vote for this. I did vote
Hey,
for this.
round of applause. Round of applause. Thank you.
I voted for Clayton.
I give it to Ruby. I'm glad he fits in the pants. though.
Belt to ass. Fuck you all.
Don't sit down. No, you already said that one, bro.
All right, now we even move on to the even more anticipated award, the Worst Coach Award.
Does that count as coach's credits?
You gotta talk more about it. Yeah.
The Worst Coach of the Year Award. First up, Coach Derek Zia of Zia City.
I'm so glad I did this.
Clayton Myers, and finally Coach Trottenhammer. And the winner of the Worst Coach Award is Derek Zia of Zia City.
He didn't beat me. I beat myself.
Now we turn our attention to the Upset King Award.
Stand up.
We have Coach Dav nominated and Coach Trottenhammer.
Hammer.
The Upset King Award goes to Coach Trottenhammer.
Gab snub, bro.
Now, Rookie Coach of the Year, Coach Gav and Coach Brett. Winner is Coach Gav.
Yeah.
Flash us. Flash us.
You know, it was
Speech. Laptop out of here.
Yeah, we're on TV, bro.
It was a tight race.
50-50
50-50 shot to win this one. You know, BK, have it your way. He had a good shot too, but thank you all.
You.
Okay.
How'd you uphold the sponsorship?
Now we have toughest stadium award. Our nominees are The Keep at Winterfell, unfortunately known for its intense atmosphere, formidable crowd. QR Field. We have Lumilton Tayshawn Field at St. Bagman, led there venue.
Mentioned in the pregame show.
Was he?
Yeah.
Toughest stadium award goes to Lou Milton Tayshawn Field of St. Bagman.
What's he going with this airbox next year, though?
Facts. I called it for Sean, take Sean.
So please join me in
If I don't win this award, this is some fucking
Please join me in welcoming our very own SAE-12 Commissioner of the League, Rayed Saeed, to present the next award.
Dude, it's definitely Busquets. I listened to some bullshit. I put in the hours.
Hey, I'm trying to listen to the award ceremony here.
Honestly, I don't hate
We're in America.
Here's the
Good evening, everyone. It's my great honor to take over for just a moment as we recognize an individual who brings the excitement and passion of SAE-12 football to fans across the country.
Me getting snubbed here is.
I'll tell you, bro. This next award celebrates an exceptional voice, the analyst of the year, the person whose commentary and insights have made every game feel bigger, brighter, and more thrilling for all of us. The finalists for analyst of the year are Tyrone Jones.
Why is Tyler wrong?
I also voted for
Tyrone Jones.
Look,
is this the tightest
Tyrone Jones, fuck short camera.
Tyrone Jones, known for his sharp analysis and deep knowledge of the game, bringing fans closer to the action with every report. Zach Levine, a rookie analyst whose witty commentary and unmatched enthusiasm make every show unforgettable. Luke Busquets, a beloved figure in the college football world, whose insightful analysis and engaging style have made him a favorite among SAE-12 fans. And Tyler Hopping, whose in-depth understanding of the game and charismatic presence have made him a standout in the broadcast field. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The Analyst of the Year award goes to Luke Busquets.
This is fucking bullshit. Who's got Edward on stream?
I just want to say thank you to my fans. You know, I couldn't do it without the coaches, the fans, and the players of the SAE-12 League. Thank you all very much.
This is some bullshit.
Here's to another great year of SAE-12 football.
Yeah. Some bullshit.
Lost by one vote.
And for the most
fault.
Now we have the FanDuel Picks Award.
Oh, give me SC.
Finalists of the FanDuel Picks Award are Neil. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Known for his uncanny ability to predict upsets.
I vote for NC.
Levine, a well-respected figure in the sports betting world, whose insights into the game are second to none.
He's on
Roman Puri, who consistently impresses with his accurate and timely picks, and Josh Abraham,
Who has the male insight into the game?
by unanimous decision.
Neil.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah, it's a record.
Unfortunately, Neil's with the family tonight in Buffalo, New York. But Neil, know that your sportsbook's expertise is relished by fans across the nation. Next up, we have the Fan of the Year award.
Hudson! Joey Aguilar is not in the league, bro.
Hudson,
Joey Aguilar was not an option.
Our first nominee is Austin Evans, a passionate football fan, known for the intense like play.
Hey, let me read these up.
Quiet.
From the top.
Evans,
Guys.
Hey, it's so good. This is so good.
Evans is a passionate Winterfell fan who's also known for the intense dislike of Clay. His wonderful personality came to the attention of Coach Goldenberg when he made headlines for calling Coach Myers and his girlfriend ugly after Clay lost. After learning that Austin was struggling with unemployment, he had failed his GED. Coach Gold reached out to offer him a free name on Claiborne jersey and 2 tickets to the upcoming bowl game, one for him and one for his beloved pet cat. Next up, we have Hudson Rogula, a fan of the league who has made a name for himself by digging the Clay Tech coach after the coach was caught partying with students following a tough loss.
That was so
Drama in Pensacola.
He was not talking
no one likes my tech, bro.
Finally, Ethan Shar, a dedicated St. Bagman super fan who never misses a game, who consistently supports the felons online and trusts them in his parlay.
Interesting point on fan Easton Shar, dedicated St. Bagman Felons fan. However, he placed valuable bets on ZCU.
He texted me saying he parlayed my money line with the over.
He had $5 on money line and then like $2 on something else, and then he $5 live bet bags money line. So when you were under
His initial money line was Z though.
fake fan though.
That's crazy.
As if
He should bet on this shit.
Goodbye, chemotherapy.
The NorCal Rush, the NorCal Rush official book of the SAE-12 knows all the bets, which he bet on ZCU.
The Fan of the Year award goes to Austin Evans. Now we have
Give me that cookie.
the Play of the Year award. First up, Zia City. Zia City for the 70-yard game-winning touchdown. This was the Taj Mahal comeback.
The holding Aaron OBI not called.
Taj Mahal for a fake field goal pass. And the winner of the Play of the Year award goes to Zia City.
What? That's a shot. You need to hear the fucking tape, bro.
Game of the Year award.
He picks him on a league even play of the year.
Zia City versus Taj Mahal.
Yeah. You know, this is all voted on like by the analysts and stuff.
Bagman versus Zed Christian.
Yeah, a defensive battle.
Romeo versus Lime Tech and K-Town versus UNFL. The game of the year.
Romeo versus Lime Tech. Come on.
Game of the Year award goes to Zia City versus Taj Mahal.
What? That game was meaningless. That is the only thing
I gave up.
You want the Z City. That game was crazy. That game was crazy. We lost that year.
I was part of that.
You lost. I was one of 2 players in that game, and I got
lost.
I was 1 of 2, and the other one was idea.
You were 50% of the last play of the game.
All right, next slide, bro.
It's over.
The in-season tournament championship part of the the presentation.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah.
The in-season tournament champion is Nate Lime. Good job posting.
Hey, way to go, Group B. Way to go, Group B. Bro, why is Tyrone Jones signing that? Our senior analyst.
Group B was always the better
Group
group.
B. I should be signing that.
Tonight was the only time you showed your work. We might extend.
And now,
I am the senior analyst. This is a junior analyst.
Doesn't matter. I'm the analyst of the year. All right. SAE-12 championship. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the SAE-12 conference championship. Just wrapped up earlier tonight. This is a showdown between 2 of the most dominant teams in the conference. St. Bagman and Zed Christian. Both teams have been incredible this season for resilience and skill. We are proud to announce that they will both be represented.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
In the college football playoffs. The SAE-12 conference champion is Zed Christian.
Let's go, props, baby.
Hey, I won't do the belt to F statement again as though it stays relevant. I want to give a big thank you to one of my best friends, Brian Frisch, as well as a big shout out to Mitchell Aegis, a hometown hero. And more than anything, shout out Fowler Nicolosi. He's going to be a senior next year. Y'all are going to lose your mind. And final statement.
He's going to go to the draft this offseason.
Final statement. I want to say a well fought and impressive game to St. Bagman Fallons. That was by far the toughest game I've played all season, besides my only loss in the season, which was to St. Bagman Fallons. I'm excited to see him potentially in the national championship if we win out. And otherwise, I will hopefully see him next season. And good game.
How's he? Make a change right now.
Oh, my bad. I left out Hap Griggs and Rishi Ari. They were my offensive and defensive coordinators who really helped me bring it home, keep my mentality straight, and just, play good football. So thanks to the board.
Now for the NCAA awards. The Heisman Trophy goes to Damon Claiborne of the UNFL Direwolves.
Fuck that guy's ass, bro.
DB of the Year goes to Sam Mason Jr. of the St. Bagman Fellows.
What's his name?
Jordan Eubanks.
Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan Eubanks, linebacker, Lime Tech.
Hey, Z, where's your Xbox? Folks, thank you so much for joining us tonight for the inaugural 2025 SAE-12 award ceremony. We look forward to seeing Zed Christian and St. Bagman in the college football playoff. Wish them all the best of luck, as well as the rest of our teams throughout bowl season. And we'll be back for an even better and bigger season 3 in the SAE-12. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.